Hello, gamers, simmers, and pilots. I am the KILR Gamer, and welcome to a interesting, what's going to be an interesting flight here. So the flight that we have going on today is a Norway flight, and this was requested by the Norwegian pilot, I believe. So he gave me a bit of a challenge of flying a Dash 8. And so I'm taking him up on that challenge. So we're going to be flying from Hasvik to Tromsø.
Folks on the flight deck, this is your captain. Welcome aboard. I'd like to remind you to please keep your seatbelts fastened. Sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. We'll have you on your way shortly.
Okay, I'm back from the walk around. Everything looks good.
Twenty-four-hour system checks checklist.
Engine fire detection.
Test.
APU fire detection.
Test.
Baggage smoke warning aft and forward.
Test.
Stall warning test 1 and 2.
Test.
ADC 1 and 2.
Test.
Auto feather.
Test.
Chipless TCAS. Test. PA system.
Test.
Trims.
Test.
24-hour system checks complete.
Alright guys, everyone's seated. We're all buttoned up and ready to go in the back.
Thank you.
If you need anything, just let me know.
Bridge and aiding checks flow.
Complete.
Complete. Gear pins. Stowed. Pre-flight checks.
Complete.
Complete. External power APU voltage.
On. Check 24 volts.
Circuit breakers.
Checked.
Checked. Escape hatch.
Closed.
Nose wheel steering.
Off.
Flight guidance control panel set. Fuel quantity 6,273 pounds on board.
3 tons required.
Hydraulic number 3 pressure.
Check 3000 psi.
Emergency brake pressure.
Park. Checked.
Power levers.
Disc.
Condition levers.
Fuel off.
Emergency light switch.
Arm.
Fasten belt switch.
On.
On. Departure briefing.
Complete.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of our airline, we would like to welcome you on board of our Dash 8 Q400. The flight time today will be approximately 2 hours. Would you please fasten your seatbelts and refrain from smoking? If you want to use any electronic equipment, we would kindly ask you to contact us first. For takeoff and landing, these devices must be switched off, and the cellular phones may not be used during the entire flight. We wish you a pleasant stay on board.
Engine start checklist to the line.
Battery master main auxiliary standby.
On.
Doors fueling lights.
Closing out.
Anti-collision light.
Red.
Engine start checklist completed to the line.
Below the line.
APU bleed.
In the event of an emergency, please remain in your seats with your seatbelts fastened and your seats in the upright and locked position.
Off.
In case of a
Engine
drop in
clear on
pressure,
2.
breathing masks
Clear on
will
2.
drop from the area
Engine
above
start
your
checklist
seat
complete.
and be placed over your nose and mouth. If there is smoke in the aircraft during any evacuation, the walkway emergency lights will lead the way to the exits, which are located here and there. In the case of an extreme emergency landing, you will be instructed to get into the brace position, which is executed by placing your head between your knees with your hands over your head. In order to avoid interfering with the aircraft's navigational equipment, we ask that you turn off all portable electronic devices until instructed otherwise. We'd like to thank you for paying attention during this brief presentation.
Approximately 2 hours. Would you please fasten your seatbelts and refrain from smoking? If you want to use any electronic equipment, we would kindly ask you to contact us first. For takeoff and landing, these devices must be switched off, and the cellular phones may not be used during the entire flight. We wish you a pleasant stay on board.
They won't be able to brew us up some coffee if we don't turn on the galley power.
Well, I don't know how to turn on the galley power.
Oh, they never like it when we go off-road.
Well, we're not off the road. Shut up.
Flight deck? Okay, thanks. Captain, they're securing the cabin.
Before takeoff, checklist to the line.
Flight attendants, please be seated for departure. FA notification received. Takeoff briefing complete. Cabin PA complete. Condition levers.
Max.
Max. Trims.
3 set.
3 set. Takeoff warning test.
Tested.
Flight controls check free. Flight taxi.
Flight.
Radar terrain. Transponder TCAS on alt. Before takeoff checklist complete to the line.
Below the line.
Bleeds, min on. External lights on. Runway.
Runway 11. Heading 110.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
At the weather along our route, your captain feels we'll be on time today. However, if things change, we'll let you know. I have one special favor to ask everyone, and that is, while you're in your seat, to please keep your seatbelt fastened snugly about you. That's what we do in the cockpit, just in case we encounter some unexpected turbulence. In the meantime, please sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. If there's anything any one of us can do to make your flight a more pleasant one, please let us know. And once again, welcome aboard.
V1, 80 knots, rotate. Positive rate.
Check the gear.
Altitude. Please remain seated and keep your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is turned off.
1,000 to go. Alt cell.
Past transition altitude.
The seatbelt sign has been turned off, and you are free to get up and run about the cabin. However, we encourage you to remain seated with your belt.
Start the cabin service now, please.
Okay, will do. Captain, we're starting our cabin service now.
Hello?
1 coffee and 1 juice, please.
You bet. I'll be up in just a minute.
Folks, from the flight deck, this is your captain to inform you that we've reached our cruise altitude. I'd like to remind you to please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened even when the sun is off. And if there's anything at all that we can do to make your flight a bit more enjoyable or comfortable, please do not hesitate to contact a member of the cabin crew. They'll be happy to help you out. Now, sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. Thanks again.
Here you go, guys. I got you your drinks and a few snacks, too.
Thank you!
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the seatbelt side. Please refasten your seatbelts. We are now beginning our descent. Please remain seatbelts securely fastened.
Descent checklist to the line.
Fuel balance. Check. Pressurization. Set. Cabin PA. Standby. I'll be off 1. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival. Thank you. Cabin PA complete. Fasten belt switch. On. Approach and landing brief.
Complete.
Are you sure? Descent checklist completed to the line.
Below the line.
Jib with landing flap. Selected 10 degrees. Fuel transfer. 1,000 to go. Alt cell. Off. Hydraulic pressure quantity. Check. Caution warning lights. Check. Approach flare lights. On. Ref speed switch. Bugs.
Off set.
Off. Set. FA notification. Complete.
Check.
Descent checklist complete.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to land. Please remain seated until the seatbelt sign has been turned off.
$1,000 above.
Flaps 15 before landing checklist.
Flaps 15. Landing gear.
Down 3 green.
Down 3 green. Condition levers.
Max.
Max. Aux standby P2 pumps on. Bleeds on min. FA notification complete. Flaps.
Indicating 15, plan 35.
Indicating 15, plan 35.
Tromsø approach, Widerøe 1990, localizer established.
Flight deck. We're clear for the approach to our destination, and we can expect to be landing soon. We need you to keep your seatbelts fastened until the sign goes up on the ground, and for now, please secure any loose items around you and prepare for landing.
Cleared to land runway 19 or Widerøe 1990. Come on.
Plus 100.
100 above. Minimums.
Too low. Flaps. Too low. Flaps.
Come on. Down.
Knots. 60 knots.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at our destination. On behalf of the captain and crew, we'd like to thank you for flying with us this time, and we hope that you will join us again soon.
Wilco Widerøe 1990. Backtrack to exit runway 19 or Wilco Riddle 1990.
Check the flaps.
After landing checklist, please.
Okay. After landing checklist complete.
Riddle 1990 vacated runway. Taxi to gate 24 via Bravo and Yankee, Widerøe 1990.